Hey everyone, it's Annette Green back again. If you are joining me for the first time, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Very exciting. We have, if you've watched me at all on any social media, you already know about the exciting October 15th class in 2022 coming up here in about a month with Elizabeth Craft Designs, a special Facebook Live private group where we are going to do a December Days Sidekick Planner. If you don't know what a December Days book is, I'll pull up, is this last year's? Yes, last year's. And I've talked about this, and I'll link to some December daily kind of albums that I've done in the past. But basically, it's a time to take a photo each day in December when you're and jot down a little bit of journaling and just remember all the things you do during the holiday months that give you so much joy. Even though it's a busy time and can be very stressful, as you can see, I took a lot of time to catch up on my quilting and to do some baking and some paper crafting and decorating the house and enjoying my dog and going for hikes and just getting ready for the holidays, making some hand-stamped wrapping paper. You know, it's not the big things that you may want to write about or take pictures of. It's the little things. It's the little daily things. So that's what the December Days is all about, and I'm so excited to have this class to teach to you guys. So I'm going to show you the contents of a kit that you will purchase to be in this class, and then I will talk in a little more depth about everything and all the details for the class, how to sign up, what you're going to need to accomplish everything, and all that. So let's get right into it. Kit, you will get either the Vintage Black, the Desert Sand, or the Espresso Sidekick Planner. 12 by 12 Christmas Lives Here pattern cardstock paper collection, a 12 by 12 sheet of black cardstock, the December Days exclusive stamp set, Sidekick Essentials 25 December Day by Day die set, 4 different styles in the Sidekick Essentials photo pocket pages, 8.5 by 11 double-sided adhesive. All right, let's slow it down and take a little bit closer look now at that particular exclusive die set. So you're going to get all these goodies, which of course is the page die and then a window within it, some circles, some postage stamps, tags, tickets, little mittens, hearts, stars, numbers, very important, hole reinforcements, and then you've got this beautiful holly in this page tab with a little inset piece to decorate that. And then the stamp set has all these great words. Right now I have it on this green backing so you can see it. All these wonderful seasonal words, and then some circles, different decorative circle styles that match perfectly, of course, with the small circle in the die. So you don't need a circle punch for those. And a lot of these little dingbat kind of images, little snowflakes, and number 25. Look at the album though. I'll just show you something that I did as soon as I got the die set and the stamp set. And this is something that you can do with any new die and stamp or any combination of things that you purchase, is I made myself sort of a little reference of all the things in the set, both die and stamp, onto just a 2-page spread here. I won't necessarily put this in any book. I may tuck it right in with the collection so I can have reference, but I just stayed with red, black, and tan and cut out all these pieces. So I just find that to be a really fun, easy way to see everything that I have, to see that how you can combine one die and cut it apart and use 2 different colors, different ways you can combine the colors, and things that you can do here by cutting apart and so forth. So that's just a little tip. And I don't want you to be confused by these olive planners. These are older. They are not available at this time. But these are my 2 prior December Day by Day albums. So I went ahead and purchased a few more ahead of time back then when I knew I want them all to be the same on the shelf. So that's just the way I'm going to do mine. So let's just take a peek at a few pages just very quickly, and then I'll tell you what kind of supplies that you'll need, and I'll kind of show you instances of where you will need those things. Again, this is the olive planner, and we've all seen the dashboard because it's been in a lot of the advertising for the class. But yeah, we will be using all kinds of the stamps, pretty much everything in the whole collection will be using it, and almost every bit of paper that we'll use out of that collection as well. But you can see where those numbers came in handy. 1, 2. I'm going to name each day of the week. Going through December, there's that pocket page. We're going to have some little pull-out techniques, stamping, and so forth. So I'm going to finish up on this, but let me tell you what you're going to need. So of course for the stamp set you're going to need some kind of stamp block of some sort, and I stuck with stamping with black ink and inking with a brown ink. Okay, so you'll need a little dauber of some sort, and then you'll need a stamp pad, any kind of black, unless you want to try another color will do. I did on a few little tags in here, I incorporated a little bit of twine and an eyelet. Totally optional. You can make a hole and just put twine through it, or just skip the twine altogether. But I just got some very neutral brown tan kind of twine, and I have a whole bunch of just old eyelets. So I did that in one of the tags, and then I think I added twine to another smaller tag somewhere else. So if you're going to set any eyelets, you will need your Crocodile eyelet setting / punch tool, the hole punch tool. Okay, and of course you'll need your basic crafting tools such as a tape runner, a paper trimmer, some scissors, maybe a piercing tool or tweezers to pick up small things, maybe a little bit of liquid glue, whatever you prefer in the way of adhesive will work for you. Let's see, let's go over some things about actually getting a kit and what you'll need to do to get ready for class on October 15th. Okay, everybody is concerned about where am I going to get a kit? How do I know that I've been added to the private Facebook group, and so forth. So here is how it will go. In this video's description box right below, where you would hit subscribe and leave a comment or so, just click on that for more info, I think it says. And that will show you a list and a link to all the participating stores that I have been informed about thus far. These are the ones that are carrying the kits that you can order them from. At this time, Elizabeth Craft Designs is not listing them on their website. We're trying to support our local and online scrapbook stores by giving them first priority. So if you don't see your local store there, your favorite store you're used to ordering from online, just contact them, reach out, say, hey, are you guys participating in the Elizabeth Crafts December Days Sidekick class with Annette Green? And you may be pleasantly surprised to find out that they are, and that you can get a kit from them. Okay, so what time and what's going to happen? Okay, again, it is a Saturday, October the 15th, 2022. There's going to be 3 one-hour live sessions, okay? And they begin at 9 a.m. Mountain Time here in the States. So my East Coast friends, where I'm at, we will be starting at 11 a.m., okay? So 9 a.m. Mountain, 11 a.m. Mountain, and 1 p.m. Mountain. I will have a 1-hour break in between, and believe it or not, Els is going to get on during that hour break while I'm setting up for the next thing, and she is going to do what I just did in Dutch, so that's awesome for our Dutch friends. Okay, so what I will do, once you get invited into the private Facebook group, and the way to get invited into that at some point soon is when you purchase a kit from a store. They will invite you in, you will be there, we will start discussions, and I will be giving you a little bit of homework, and I will give you plenty of time to do it. I will basically tell you what pages you need to use your die to cut as your bases, and maybe a few other pre-cutty kind of details, or if something needs to be stamped and cut out or something like that. All of that will be given to you ahead of time. And then the other thing to remember when we finally do start class, we have probably close to 1,000 people that are going to be participating, maybe more, which is awesome. But because of that number of people, there is no way that I can promise you it's going to be just like a class you would take with me one-on-one, or I mean in a group setting. In that, I mean, we can't wait for everyone to stay up with what I'm doing. You might get behind, you might get ahead. But we can't have you calling out in the comments and saying, wait, I haven't done that yet. Wait for me. That's not really how Facebook Lives usually work anyway. If you find yourself getting behind, don't stress out. You can just kind of stop what you're doing, take a breath, and just watch it, because you can play this back over and over and over, the live. I will say that everyone knows their own level and their own rate of speed to which they can do classes. So if you're somebody who easily keeps up with the teacher in a normal class environment, then you should probably be able to follow along no problem. If you find yourself in a class usually being a little stressed and a little slow, then we don't want to stress you out. You just take your time, do what you can, and there will be things that you can just kind of put aside and do later. Like, we probably won't take a whole lot of time waiting for everybody to put on like hole reinforcers. That's just an example, okay? We don't want anyone to stress out. We want everyone to have a good time. And I think it'll be a really fun time, and you'll have time to interact with me, ask questions, make comments, and I will be able to answer back and interact with you. So it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. I am very excited, and I can see on Facebook and other social media that you guys are excited too. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a big event, which I'm really excited about. But if I have forgotten anything here, please come down into the comments and write me a question or two, and let me know your thoughts or any of your concerns or questions, and we'll see if we can get those answered for you. And otherwise, I hope to see you on October 15th.